Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the one change that you can make to your product that will separate you from all of your other competitors and even more importantly, place you as the highest value option in the eyes of your customers to make you an additional $5, $10, $15,000 per month with your Amazon FBA business. That was a lot. If that sounds like something you're interested in watching, be sure to stick around to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe down below. Other than that, guys, let's get right into it. So I've just pulled up Blackbox by Helium 10 and I've filled out a couple simple filters: home and kitchen, industrial and scientific, kitchen and dining, blah, 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 office products, sports and outdoors, $10,000 to $25,000 per month, $25 to $45, 10 reviews to 90 reviews, and we're going to hit search. If you don't understand what we're doing here, don't worry about it. We're just simply getting a product to use as an example. And if you are interested in learning more about the actual criteria that I use and why to find products, I just put out a video yesterday about that. So feel free to subscribe and go check out my channel. However, when we come through here, we're mostly talking about changes that we're making, differentiations that we're making. Surely you've all heard of differentiation, right? You have to differentiate your product in order to get sales. You have to differentiate your product in order to rank and have, something of value for the customer. So as I come through here, I'm really just looking for a product that is something that might be easy to differentiate as an example here. So let's use page 4 and then whatever is ranking right here. Okay, dumbbell rack. So let's go ahead and go to the product page on Amazon. Dumbbell rack is clearly the search term that they're ranking for. And this product happens to be making, let's see, $13,000 per month with just 90 reviews. So this is a pretty good product here, right? It's very simple. It's not easy to break during shipping. It probably comes apart and it gets assembled, so it's relatively light. Good selling price. There's probably decent margins on this. Now let's go and check this out, right? So we're going to go to all departments. We're going to just search the keyword that product is ranking for. So dumbbell rack. Now let me show you what typically people are going to do. And when I say people, I mean Amazon sellers are going to do, competitors are going to do when they're trying to differentiate. And most likely what you might have done if you didn't watch this video. So we're going to do dumbbell rack, and then we're going to pull up our tool that's going to show us how much these products are making. We see some are doing $69,000, $179,000, $300,000 per month, $50,000. So there's products that are making just absolutely amazing amounts of revenue every month. And there's some with as low as 16 reviews making, $18,000 per month. So a relatively good market where there's a lot of revenue pouring in. There's a lot of customers looking for it. So when I come through here, my inclination immediately is to just go, okay, this has all already been done. How can I now differentiate? So when I look through here, well, for one thing, this one really stands out to me. So they differentiated relatively well visually. So let's see how that worked for them. It worked great. They only have 22 reviews and they're doing $99,000 per month. So right away, I might see that, and that's going to trigger a response in me and go, I need to be visually different. Now, here is the danger of just thinking, okay, I need to stand out and be different. You're going to start trying to come up with things about your product that might not be of value to the customer. So now you're in this mindset where, hey, I need to be making a change based on my competitors and what they're doing so that I stand out against them on the canvas of Amazon, instead of going, hey, what are the key components of this product that it must have for my customer? If we went and read 3,000 reviews, over exaggerated, but we got every piece of data we could. What are the top 5 things this product must have? What are the top 2 colors that they want it in? And then what are functionalities that are missing? You see how in that first train of thought, we're going, okay, these all look kind of similar. How can I be different? Then I'm going to use my own brain power, my own thought process about the market, not about the use of the product, to come up with a differentiation. And then in the second way, the correct way would be to figure out exactly who your customer is, why they're buying this product. It's kind of obvious in this case, they want to store their dumbbells. But then are there other aspects of their home gym that they want incorporated into the dumbbell rack? Well, clearly, yes, there is. Because this seller right here combined, yoga mat storage, a bin down below, a spot for kettlebells, all into one rack, and that's very different from everything that's here. So they probably said, hey, what are our customers doing? Let's look at 150 home gym owners, people who work out in their homes, and figure out what they consistently are using for equipment. Oh, they have kettlebells, they have weight resistance bands, they have rollers, they have yoga mats, etc. Towels that they're using to dry off sweat. Okay, those are all not, anywhere that they can be stored. We have a dumbbell rack, but then we have all these other things just sitting around on the ground or in random bins. What if we just made kind of like a center system, a center console that's going to store everything for a home gym owner? So what I want you to get out of this video is go and do the research about what your customer is actually using the product for and what they want to be changed. Don't just think about what can I change, what is a visual difference that I can make. And now that I've kind of made that distinction here, I want to tell you a story about how my first product that I ever launched on Amazon, for a change that cost me $2.20, I was able to make almost $10,000 in profit my first month selling that product. So let's go over that. So the first thing I ever sold on Amazon was a mobile game controller. And at that time, there was far fewer listings and far fewer options. And the main things that were being searched were mobile game controller, mobile game triggers, and mobile game holder. Mobile game cell phone holder or something like that. So I saw these triggers were being used. They attach to your phone and they act like the triggers on the back of an Xbox or a PlayStation controller to give you the ability to click your screen without having to tap your screen, right? So now you can use your thumbs to play and then your other two fingers, whereas you can't do that on the front of a screen. It's awkward. So I saw those, and then I also saw that this thing that holds the phone as if it was a controller was selling well as well. Now, right off the bat, I had this inclination that, I have to be different. Even as my first product 4 or 5 years ago, I was like, yeah, it has to be different. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do to change it, but I know I can't just sell the triggers alone. I know I can't just sell this alone, even though they're both making thousands and thousands of dollars per month, hundreds and hundreds of sales per month. I need some reason for the customer to come over to me. And now keep in mind, at this time, this one piece was about $25 and the triggers alone were about $15 to $20. They're incredibly cheap products, right? You can source the triggers for about $2. You can source this for about $2.20. Hence what I said about, $2.20 making me $10,000. So I said, hey, you know what? I've read a ton of reviews. I've looked at all the frequently bought togethers. I've looked at other things that customers have reviewed. So for instance, if I went to the triggers and then I went to the ratings and I saw that this person reviewed this product. So this person reviewed this product. I can now click on their profile and actually see what else they're reviewing. I was seeing consistently that people were reviewing both the triggers and the holder for the phone. So that's really good data about the fact that these customers are buying these together. I said, you know what? I'm going to put those together. Now that's just a simple bundling strategy for differentiation, but it didn't come from bundling just to be different. It came from bundling for the needs of the customer and to have a value proposition that no one else had. And then I was actually the first one to ever put this together in one photo, where you have the triggers and this in one photo. So someone realized, oh, with one purchase, I can turn my phone into a mobile gaming system instead of having to make 2 different purchases, and I had a discount for them. So those things combined led to my first night I ever, slept through having my product live. I woke up the next day, I'd made almost $200 profit. I couldn't believe this. I was like 18 years old. And that all stemmed from customer-based differentiation, creating a high value change that improves the experience of your customer, not just to be different from your competitor. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you now understand the difference between customer-based differentiation, customer-based value change, and competitor-based differentiation. And if you did find any value in this video, please leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you become part of the community. I put out free content about entrepreneurship and business and e-commerce specifically all the time. So I'd love to have you. And then lastly, if you do need any help and you stuck around this long, I do one-on-one calls. So I love talking to other entrepreneurs. Of course, I only have so much time, so it's not free. They are paid. But if you have a product that you want reviewed, you want help figuring out how to launch your business, I'm always here to help. And there will be a link down below to one-on-one calls as well. So that being said, I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Later.